Anybody home? Should hope not. No sister of mine would be here on her honeymoon. Wonder where she is right now. Probably looking out at the Eiffel Tower. From the Eiffel Tower, seeing the sunset. Maybe Kyle took her to the Taj Mahal. Kyle!
Thought I heard somebody.
Reva, what are you doing here?
I live here, remember?
Congratulations.
Really?
So tell me, what does it feel like to be Mrs. Kyle Sampson?
Kyle, are you all right?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine.
You don't look fine.
Well, I've been out all night, thinking.
About what? Kyle, what are you doing here this time of day?
I was waiting for you to get up.
For me? Why? Where's Reva? I thought you were married.
When were you going to tell me, Maeve?
Kyle,
When were you going to tell me about our baby?
Guiding Light. This portion is presented by Butter Flavor Crisco. It gives baked and fried foods a rich butter flavor. And by Dawn, the dishwashing liquid that takes grease out of your way.
I want to hear all about the wedding. Oh, it must have been so romantic, just you and Kyle and the Justice of the Peace.
not really.
What are you doing here anyway? Thought he would have whisked you away to some exotic honeymoon by now. Tahiti, Europe, at least New York.
Roxie, there isn't going to be any honeymoon.
Why not? Ah, I get it. You and Kyle have had up to your ears in glamour, hadn't you? You want to settle right into home sweet home. Where's my brother-in-law anyway? Oh, my God. Oh, really, he's in the bedroom. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. I thought for sure you guys would have been gone by now. I was going to come here and decorate.
Roxie, honey, there wasn't any wedding.
Why not?
Kyle and I just didn't get married. We had a misunderstanding.
What kind of misunderstanding? Well, you two hadn't split up, have you?
No. We just had some things we had to get straightened out before we went ahead with our marriage plans.
You're making it sound like it's a technicality, but you look like it is a lot more than that.
Well, we'll see.
Come on, Reva, this is your sister here. Talk to me.
Please, not now, honey. I am all talked out. I just want to be alone for a while, right?
Appears to me that is the last thing that you need.
Oh, come on. You know me. Everything's going to be just fine in time.
How much time?
Roxie, please, honey. I just want to be by myself.
You're wearing the saddest eyes.
Please, Roxie.
Oh, Reva. You'll call me if you need me.
Of course I will. You go along, honey. Everything's going to be just fine. Decided to tell you as soon as I saw you again.
Oh, well, all right. All right, then. Here I am.
I don't know why you're acting like this. I was planning on telling you.
Well, all right, then. All right, then. Do it.
All right. I'm happy to say that I'm carrying your child.
How long have you known?
About a month.
So all that time that you were in the hospital...
Kyle, I tried to tell you several times.
Well, you didn't try hard enough, Maeve.
Why are you so angry with me?
I'm so angry because my own child was being kept out of my life. I've got a right to a part in this.
Well, you're welcome to be as much a part of it as you want to be.
Oh, really? Well, then why was I the very last to find out?
I'm sorry, Kyle, but don't you realize how hard this has been for me to tell you?
Maeve, women tell their men every day.
Women tell their husbands or their lovers. You love Reva. Kyle, you're man and wife now. I didn't want to come between you.
Everybody else has. I don't see why you shouldn't take a crack at it, too.
I couldn't bear to get in your way and be another obstacle. I really want you to be happy.
I'm afraid you're bound to be disappointed there, Maeve.
I don't think so. I think Reva will make you very happy. And now that you're married, I want to wish you the best.
Reva and I did not get married.
Sir. What are you doing here?
May I be allowed to come in? Where's Kyle?
Not here.
It's time I set the record straight with him once and for all.
Don't you think it's a little too late for that, Harlan?
That's for Kyle to decide. Where is he?
I honestly don't know.
That seems a little strange. A fellow leaving his bride so soon after the wedding.
It didn't happen.
What didn't happen?
There wasn't a wedding.
Why? What happened, Reva?
I couldn't marry Kyle without telling him everything I knew.
Oh, God.
Oh,
I
yeah.
should have known.
I stopped the ceremony right during the vows, and I told him everything.
What do you mean, everything?
First, I told him about Maeve. I just bet Sally couldn't wait to tell you that Maeve Stoddard is carrying Kyle's baby, could she?
She told me. So he called off the whole thing.
Oh, no. Oh, not then. Of course, it's not every day that a man finds out he's become a father by a woman he's not in love with. But he still wanted to marry me.
If he still wanted to marry you, why didn't you go through with it?
Because then I told him that you weren't his daddy. That you and Sally had been lying all along.
He believed you.
Of course he believed me. I've never lied to him, H.B. Why shouldn't he believe me? You should have seen his face. He looked like I'd taken a knife and driven it straight through his heart. He was betrayed. He was hurt.
Oh, stop it, Reva.
Harlan, you didn't see his face, but I did. He couldn't believe that it was all happening again.
I don't blame him.
He thought he finally had everything he always wanted. A father. A family. A wife. And I pulled it all out from underneath him.
I'm sorry, Reva. I should have told him so.
Told him what? That he's nothing but a bastard again? That his father and his family, maybe even his wife, all the people that he loves, that they're not real?
Reva.
Come on, Harlan, he has nothing now. He has nothing but a bad dream that just won't go away.
I'm sorry, Reva, darling. Oh, God. I am so sorry.
What stopped you from marrying Reva?
She did. She interrupted the ceremony and told me that you were pregnant.
I'm sorry you had to hear about it like that.
Oh, what difference does it make?
Kyle, at your happiest moment.
Well, I knew then that I wasn't going to be able to marry her.
Why not? You two love each other. You can still have a life.
No, not now.
Kyle, I meant what I said about not coming between the two of you.
Yeah, I know you did, Maeve.
I didn't want you to marry me just because of the baby, and I still don't.
And you were very generous, as usual. But there are my feelings to be considered, too.
I am simply trying to face up to the facts. You do not love me the way you love Reva. And I am perfectly capable of taking care of myself and my child.
Look, that baby is as much mine as it is yours.
Of course it is. I never said that it wasn't.
Then what makes you think I would turn my back on it before it's even born?
Kyle, I never thought of it that way.
Yeah, well, I did, Maeve. Any child of mine is going to know who his father is right from the cradle. I will not abandon it.
You can see your baby anytime you want.
That's not good enough! That baby is not going to be a bastard like me.
I think this is about more than my pregnancy. More than calling off the wedding. What is it, Kyle? What else is bothering you?
I found out HB isn't my father.
What? I thought he admitted.
It was a lie.
I knew that lie would backfire, and it surely has with a vengeance.
Harlan, I know that it was Sally's idea. But for the life of me, I can't understand why you would go along with it.
Part of it was you, darling.
Me?
I know when your heart turns to someone else, it's easy to forget how much another man loves you. And I am ashamed to say that I wanted to hold on to you more than anything else.
But enough to lie to your whole family?
Well, I figured you'd think twice before running off with another Lewis man, another one of my sons.
That's not like you, Harlan.
No. Well, you weren't acting like the Reva I married either.
I suppose that's true.
Oh, Rita. Oh, God. I hate myself for thinking that way. For being two-faced and hurting you and Kyle the way I did.
Harlan, you were thinking with Sally's black heart instead of your own.
You remember the vow we made when we were married? How we were always going to be honest with each other?
I've tried to live up to it.
You sure have, darling. A lot better than I have. And that's why I'll do anything I can to make up for it.
I'm afraid it's a little too late for that now, Harlan.
Reva, if I could just talk to Kyle, try to explain to him. You sure you don't know where he is?
He walked out after I told him everything, and I haven't seen him since.
You tell him anything else?
You mean, did I tell him that Sally's Billy's mother and not Miss Martha? Don't worry. I'm going to let the two of you handle that lie yourselves.
We'll handle it. I promise you.
It's just Kyle I care about. Harlan,
What, darling?
if you're not Kyle's father, who is?
Kyle, HB denied you for so long. Why would he now lie about being your father?
To keep me and Reva apart. Why else? To make us feel guilty.
That doesn't sound like HB.
Well, maybe it'll be easier to understand when you realize that my mother was involved.
Kyle, I can't believe Sally would do something like that to you. Your happiness is all she cares about.
Once a madam, always a madam.
Oh, Kyle, stop.
Oh, look, she's obviously attracted to HB and she'd do anything that she could to
Don't
have
talk
him.
about your mother that way. I'm sure that this is all some colossal misunderstanding.
Oh, it's a misunderstanding, all right. I'm the one who misunderstood. You see, I thought that I had finally found my family. I believed that they had accepted me. I believed that they really loved me.
And they have.
Oh. They were laughing at me behind my back, HB. More than anyone else, I was a fool to believe him.
Aren't you forgetting about Reva? Reva loves you.
Yeah, that she does.
Where is she now?
I don't know.
Then you better go find her, Kyle. Kyle. She is the only one who can comfort you now. She is the only one who makes enough difference.
Oh, Maeve, how can I do that? How can I do that after I found out that my whole existence has been a lie? My identity is a lie. I am a lie.
I don't have the first idea who Kyle's real daddy is. That is the God's honest truth, I swear it. I got no reason to lie anymore.
Well, let's hope not.
Well, fact is, I just laid down the law to Sally. Told her that now is the time, right now, that she's got to get Kyle and his real father together or else.
Oh, but Kyle's been spun around so much. I don't think he can deal with anyone anymore. I mean, I know that he might not even come back to me.
Reva, darling, Kyle Sampson is no fool. He'll come back. He loves you.
I'm afraid I might have lost him for good this time.
The man loves you, darling. And when Reva Shane finds her place in a man's heart, it'd take a lot more than people's lies to tear her out again.
Thanks, HB. I just wish I could believe that.
You can, darling. You have my word on it.
Wish I knew where Kyle was all morning.
Well, maybe he's at the office. Nothing like
No,
business.
he hasn't gone. They already checked.
Well, maybe he wants to do some thinking on his own. That doesn't mean he's changed his mind about you.
Harlan, would you mind leaving me alone, please?
Had enough company for one morning, huh?
I'd just like to be alone with my own thoughts.
All right, then. I'm going to track Kyle down and have a good, long talk with him.
You really think that's a good idea? I mean, it might be the last thing he wants right now.
Reva, someone's got to help Kyle come to terms with that damn lie. Might as well be from the one who told it.
He sure doesn't seem to want my company.
Reva, the man loves you. And once this is all settled, he'll come back. You'll get married. And everything will be just fine.
Kyle, you still have a family that loves you very much.
Oh, come on, Maeve.
I know that Sally does, in spite of any lies that she might have told you.
Yeah, well, I would trade all of Sally's love for a couple of straight answers.
Reva loves you. And your child will love you most of all.
I've got to go to HB. I want to hear him admit this to myself.
Kyle, what good will it do?
I'll get him to explain to me why Sally denied me a father for all those years. And why he went along with her in this business about me actually being a Lewis. And if he's not my father, then I want to find out who it is that they're protecting.
Don't you think it's about time you just let it go?
Maeve, I'm about to become a father myself. For the first time. And any child of mine is going to know who he is.
This has been Guiding Light. Provided by Lily Rubin Salon, South Southwest, and Barney's. Jewelry by Stephen Dweck. Be sure sure to be with us tomorrow for another full hour of Guiding Light.